Hello, Peter. How are you?
Let us try and go.
That is good. How was your day?
It's good.
It's good. That's good. I saw you sent your homework. Let me just get to our book. Okay, so let's see the book. Okay, so I just want to go through your homework quickly. Give me a moment. Okay, so now we go on beach holidays along. Okay, not quite.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
so we went on beach holidays a long time ago because they're talking about the past. So this will be went on. Okay, beach holidays a long time ago. There are always too many people. We've decided to take up skiing instead. Perfect. That is right. Take up. That is correct. Okay, we're off to the Alps. Do you know how to ski? Not really. That's why I'm going to look. What did you write there? I see look, I think forward. What did you write here? Where's your book?
My book is I go to my uncle's house and I forget borrow my books.
Okay. So I think you said
Sorry.
here, no, it's okay. I think you said look forward. Okay, so what she wants to do, I'm put, mm, going to put my name down for lessons. Okay. So then Chris says, I tried skiing once, but I found it really difficult. After 3 days, I signed up and went home. So it's not going to be sign up, it's going to be give up or gave up. I gave up and went home. So that means he didn't want to do it anymore. Well, the lessons, put your name down until the afternoon. Here, this is going to be aren't until the afternoon. Okay. Well, the lessons aren't until the afternoon every day, so I hope I can improve quickly. I'm really find out trying anyway. Okay, so it's not find out. I'm really going. No, wait, hold on. Okay, I must just double check that one. Okay, so there are your correct answers for the other ones. Okay, so this was a bit difficult for you, Peter.
Yes, it's so difficult.
Okay, so let's look here. People's hobbies. What is a hobby? We spoke about this.
My hobby is ride a bike.
Okay, your hobby is riding a bike. Good. So it's something that you like to do when you have some time. Okay. So we're going to match the hobbies in box A with the pictures. Okay, so here is box A and here is our pictures. So chess is picture 4 No, picture 7. That is chess. Okay. So
Yes.
camping. Which picture shows us camping?
The 4.
Very good. Which picture shows us cooking?
Picture 3.
Good. Which picture shows us cycling?
Picture 1.
Good. Which picture shows us music?
Picture 6.
Very good. Which one shows us painting?
Picture 2.
Good. And then the last one, which picture shows us
Picture 2.
photography? Which picture shows us photography?
Mm,
Picture 5. Okay,
5.
because yes, photography means taking pictures. Okay, so now we need to match
5.
what the sport is or what the hobby is and what we need for the hobby. So here they said chess is picture 7. You need a chess player, you need a board, and you need pieces. Okay, so let's make our white piece over here. Okay, so let me just scratch out these. So we need a chess player, we need pieces, and we need a board. Okay, so now let's look at camping. What do we need for camping?
Mm, camping. Camper.
A camper, good. There's 2 more.
10. 10.
Good. Now there's 1 more. What do you take to school with you? What goes on your back?
Pipe. Pipe.
Good. Okay, that is what we need for camping. So backpack, camper, and tent. Okay, so what do we need for cooking?
Cooker.
Okay,
Oven.
cooker, oven. Yeah, good. Let's just mark those out. So cook, cooker, and oven. Okay. So if you are cycling, what do you need to cycle?
Helmet. Cyclist. And bike.
Very good. You nearly forgot the most important one, which is the bike. Okay. Now we have music. What do we need?
Music is instrument, musician,
Good. And that's all. Instrument and a musician. Okay. Then what do we need for painting?
and pen, peanut, rust,
Good. Paint, painter, and brush. Okay, and then the last one, what do we need for photography?
photography, photographer, camera.
Good. Photographer and a camera. Very good. Okay. Okay, so let's think about these pictures. So we already used these words. What other words can you think about when you think of cycling? What other words can you add? So, for example, over here with chess, they say
Mm,
it's an indoor game. It's got black and white squares. There's a queen, and you move. So, what other words can we use for cycling?
mm, like
Is it indoor? Is it outdoor?
camping,
What did you say?
camping,
Okay, camping. But now we're thinking of cycling. We're looking at this picture first. So let's think, is it indoors or is it outdoors? Okay, so do you ride your bike?
indoors,
Okay, indoors means inside the house, and outdoors means outside the house.
indoor, cooking,
Okay, but we're not talking about cooking yet. We still need to come up with words for number one, for cycle. So
mm,
you already, oops, let me use another color. Okay, so for cycling, you already told me bike, you told me helmet, and you told me, where's the other one? Cyclist. So, uh, so cycling, you can add outdoors because you do it outside. You can say road. You can say path. You can say, yeah. So you have to cycle outside. You can either cycle on a road or you can cycle on a path. So here she's on a path in the middle of a bush.
yes,
Okay, so what other words can you use for?
cooking,
Okay, you want to talk about cooking. Okay, what can we tell us
cooking,
about cooking?
cooking indoors, cooking oven,
Oven, good. But we
cooking
had the word
indoor
oven.
oven, cooker,
Okay, but those are words we had. We need to think of new words now, Peter. What other words can you think about when you think of cooking?
oven,
Okay, what do you cook?
butter,
Okay, good.
sauce, sugar.
Good. Vegetables, sauce, sugar. You think of those words. That's good. That's what I want to hear. Okay, number two, painting. What other words can we use for painting?
I use brush and color and watercolor to painting a picture.
Yes, very good. Okay, what other words can we use for camping?
Camping outdoors.
Yes.
I have food, drink, tent, and
And what is
clothes.
this? What did they make here?
Mm, it's tree.
It's a fire.
Tree make fire.
Good. Okay, what other words can we use for photography?
I need I need a camera and a photographer take a photo for me.
Okay, good. What other words can we use for music?
Music I play is music indoor. I play guitar and drum.
Okay, good. Well done. Okay, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to choose a picture, but I'm not going to tell you which picture. And I'm going to describe it to you, but I'm not going to use the word. Okay, so here's an example. I like this hobby because I like to be
Yes.
outdoors. I like to be
Teacher,
with my friend. Yes?
may, may I go out?
Okay, yes, you can go out quickly.
I will come back, teacher.
Okay, okay, you're back. Okay, so I'm going to describe a hobby to you, and I'm not going to say the name of the hobby, and you need to guess. Okay, so I like this hobby. I
Yes.
get to be outdoors. I get to be with my friends. We get to stay outside and stay with, or in the middle of a forest, or in the middle of a bush. We can make fires to make our food. What hobby am I talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, so which of our hobbies are an outdoor activity? And which hobby shows us that there are friends? Okay, so it's
I
camping.
riding the bike.
Because I'm outdoors, I get to stay outdoors in the bush or in a forest. I get to cook food on a fire. So that is camping.
Ah,
Okay. So now I want you to try.
yes.
Try and describe a hobby, but don't tell me the name of the hobby. Okay, what can you think of? Can you think of any words? Can you think of a way to explain?
This indoor
Okay, it's indoor.
have a guitar and the room.
Okay, so you're thinking of a musician or music.
Yes.
Good. Okay, let's try one more. Okay, I get to make, hmm, I get to make works of art every time I'm in the kitchen. I can do this with my friends. I can do it with my family. Then we all sit down together and we eat. I can share recipes. I can learn new
Cooking.
recipes. Yes, very good. Okay, and I want you to do one more for me.
So, mm, is outdoor
Okay.
have a bicyclist
Okay, so you're talking about
and
bike.
row. Yes.
Okay, but you must make it difficult. So you must try and not use the word cyclist. You can say you on a machine where you have to pedal. Okay, but good. Okay, speaking part two. Let's look at the photos. What are these activities called? Okay, so here we have three photos. What is this activity called? What is A?
They are skiing.
Okay, it's called ice skating. Okay, can you say ice skating?
I think
Okay, and
I
what is
think
B?
skiing. I think skiing same the ice skating.
Okay, skiing is a little bit different. Let me show you quickly. So, skiing is like this. Okay. So the shoes are different. The what you wear on your feet. So here, if we look at this one here, uh,
Yes.
okay, you can see they've got long things that they put on their feet. So those are called skis. Here you can see them nicely. Those are called skis.
Yes.
Okay, but now if we have ice skating, Ice skating has a boot. Okay, it's just busy loading. Okay, it has a boot with a blade.
Yes.
Okay, so that is ice skating. Okay, so
Yeah.
what is B?
They are they are going on skate.
Okay, skateboarding.
Skateboard.
Yes, so we call it skateboarding. Okay, and C, what are they doing in C?
They are go camping.
Okay, but they're walking. So what's another
They are
word?
go hiking.
Yes, very good. Well done, Peter. Okay, so we're going to listen to Rosa describing one of the photos. Which photo is it? Tick the things she talks about. Okay, so give me a second.
Unit
Hold on, I don't like that one.
Unit 3. Speaking, Part 2.
Can you hear it?
Exercise 2.
In this photo, I can see some boys, teenage boys, and they're skateboarding. The boy at the front is wearing a red cap, a purple t-shirt, and light grey trousers. And I think his skateboard is blue with white wheels. They're on a road, but it looks like a very quiet road because there are no cars moving on it. In the background, there are some buildings, so it seems they're in a city. But there are a lot of trees too, so maybe it's not the centre of the city. There also appear to be some traffic lights behind them, and possibly that's why there aren't any cars coming. The weather looks cloudy. It's not a sunny day, but I don't think it's cold, so it's probably in the middle of the day.
Okay, so what picture was she describing?
B.
Yes, very good. She was describing B. Okay, so now does she talk about the activities, the clothes, the color? Okay, she talks about all of it. She talks about what they are doing. She says
The
skateboarding.
pupil
She talks about the people, yes?
activity.
Yeah, she talks about all of them. She even tells us what color clothes. She tells us what color the skateboard in front is. She told us about the buildings, the traffic lights. So she spoke about all of those different things. Okay, so now we're going to listen again and we're going to complete the sentences. So let me get this again quickly.
Unit 3.
Okay.
Speaking, Part 2. Exercise 2.
In this photo, I can see some boys, teenage boys, and they're skateboarding. The boy at the front is wearing a red cap.
Okay, number 2. What is the answer?
Of front.
The boy at the front, something a red cap. Okay, so let's listen again.
Unit 3.
Yes.
Speaking, Part 2. Exercise 2.
In this photo, I can see some boys, teenage boys, and they're skateboarding. The boy at the front is wearing a red cap, a purple t-shirt,
Okay, so
Wearing
what is
a
that?
red cap.
Good, is wearing a
The boy
red.
at the front wearing
Good. Now, let's listen to the next one.
and light grey trousers. And I think his skateboard is blue with white wheels. They're on a road, but it looks like a very quiet road because there are no
It's a very quiet road.
is look like a very quiet road.
Good. It looks like.
cars moving on it.
Listen again.
In the background, there are some buildings, so
Let's listen again.
they're on a road, but it looks like a very quiet road because there are no cars moving on it. In the background, there are some buildings, so
In the background.
Good. In the background. Okay.
it seems they're in a city. But there are a lot of trees too, so in the background, quiet road because there are no cars moving on it. In the background, there are some buildings, so it seems they're in a city.
What is the answer for 5?
Both
Listen again.
There are no
But-
cars moving on it. In the background, there are some buildings, so it seems they're in a city.
So,
they are in the city.
okay, so it seems. Okay. Now let's listen for 6.
But there are a lot of trees too, so maybe it's not the centre of the city. There also appear to be some traffic lights behind them.
Listen again.
But there are a lot of trees
Yes, listen again.
so maybe it's not the centre of the city. There also appear to be some traffic lights behind them.
They also to see some.
Okay, there also appear to be. Okay, let's try with the last one.
And possibly that's why there aren't any cars coming. The weather looks cloudy. It's not a sunny day.
Let's listen again.
Weather looks
Good.
no.
Yes, you're right. Okay. So, why do you think we say looks like in number 3 or in question 3, but in question 7 we just say looks?
I don't know.
Okay, so we use the word looks like when we have a preposition, like a and the. So, but mainly a. It looks like it's going to rain. It looks like it's going to fall. It looks like it's going to snow. It looks like a very quiet road. It looks like a great game. But we use the word looks when we're talking about things like cloudy. It looks cloudy. It looks sunny. It looks painful. So if we don't have a word like a or its, then we use the word looks without like. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Let me get rid of the writing. Okay. Listen carefully to the instructions and study your photo. Talk about everything you can see, the place, people, objects, colors, clothing, and weather, and use prepositions of place, so next to, opposite, to say where things are. So do you want to talk about A or C? Because Rosa already spoke about B. So which picture do you want to talk about?
I talk about C.
Okay. So what can you tell me about C?
I tell this play we go to they go to is dangerous
Okay, it's dangerous. Good. Why? Tell me why.
because it don't have a village, city, or town.
Okay. What else can you see? Now describe the people. Tell me what they're wearing. Tell me what they have.
They the girl at the front is wearing a red car,
Okay, a red cap.
coat, and coat, black trouser, and get backpack.
Okay, and hiking boots. And a backpack. Good. And what do you see in the background? What do you see around them?
The road is beautiful.
Good. But talk about the mountains, talk about the rocks.
Yes, the rock and tree is very large.
Okay, good. Okay, so
In
let me
mountain have little foggy and sunny.
Okay, good. So let me give you an example of how I would describe this. So there are two people. The people are going hiking. The person in front is wearing a blue long sleeve shirt. So long sleeve or short sleeve. So a blue long sleeve shirt, some black trousers, and some hiking boots. She also has a hiking stick. Both girls have got backpacks, and it looks like they are maybe carrying a tent. They are hiking on some rocks, which looks dangerous. They are by a lake with some beautiful mountains in the background.
Peter,
Yes.
less than one music.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay. We can stop there for today because you did join a little bit late. Okay. So I'll see you again on Thursday.
Don't come back.
Don't come back because